In this next section we are going to create this robot as a simple practice using polygon modeling techniques. So let's begin. So as you can see, the main shape of the robot is of course a sphere. Let's create a simple sphere like so. And then using our picture as reference again, let's just zoom in. And what we need to do is create like a cog shape down the bottom. Let's do that here. Hold down the right mouse button and go to vertex mode. Now let's take these vertices here. Let's make sure we've selected all the way around. Anything we haven't selected, simply hold down Shift and select. And what we're going to do is we are going to press R, scale down like so, till we hit the center square, and then we will select from the front. Let's select this line of vertices here, and let's pull them up like so. In actual fact, let's take these three lines here and pull them up. So we have a cog shape, like so. Let's have a look. Okay, interesting. So once you've got that cog shape created, you can see on our model that we have a sphere that comes down. So let's see if we can select some faces on the inside. So let's select Shift click and double click to select these rings. So let's select these rings here. Like so. Good. Oops, let's try that again. Control Z. There we go. There we are. And let's now press the extrude button. Remember that when you extrude something, hit this little blue circle here, and let's just pull it down like that, and then scale these down again using R. So this is what we've got. We've created a shape that looks something like this. Good. And of course we can just scale it in a little bit like that. Next step, we want to extrude a triangle down like this. So how are we going to do that? Okay, again, Shift click and select the inner spheres. Like so. And then press the extrude button. Hit our blue circle and let's pull it down. And then let's just scale it in like this. Just scale it in so it becomes a triangle like that. Something like that. And we can even widen it at the top if we so wish. Let's just make it a little bit broader. Okay, we can work on that a little bit, and we will do. It's just now, the most important thing is to get the rough shape. So our next step is to maneuver and also extrude out the parts coming out either side here. So let's take this edge here, let's take this edge and this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge. Let's do 4 instead. I think 4 will work a lot better. And then hit our extrude button. And then pull down using the green box, like so. Alright, interesting. Not quite right. Maybe we should do this. Okay, a different way of doing this, a better way of doing this, is to basically delete half of our model. So go to face mode, hold down the right mouse button, go to face mode, double click on the edge nearest the center and press delete, and then do exactly the same thing on the other side. So here's our center edge, select all these faces and click delete, and make sure you have deleted these here. There we go, and of course these faces in here. There we are. So you're only working on one half of the model, and what we will do is then extrude out one half of the model and then just simply duplicate it onto the other side. So then double click on these faces here, let's hit our extrude and do exactly what we did before, just pull them down. Now you can see that it's causing a bit of an issue, so we might have to adjust it a little bit like this. There we go. And now let's hit the extrude button again, pull in a little bit more, pull out, sorry, pull in, and then let's create the part that comes out for the leg. So hit extrude and let's just pull out like this and scale inwards using that. So we've created a kind of a rough, we have got a circle in here, we have got an edge in there, but we can cut that in later. I'll show you how to do that. So what we're going to do is just refine the shape now. What you have to do with this kind of polygon extrusion modeling is to create one part of the model in low resolution, and the lower the resolution it is, the better and easier it is to be able to edit it after. So let's just do that. Okay, so we've got that. So that's nicely low resolution. Let's just press 3, see what it looks like. Doesn't look too bad at all. Looks quite Star Warsy. Quite like it. I mean, we can insert that circle in there later. But okay, so you got that far. Now we need to create another extrusion going down. So let's just create an edge. So one way to create an edge is to hold down the right mouse button, go to edge, select the edge, hold down Control and the right mouse button, and go edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, and that creates a direct split in the middle for us. So let's now extrude down some legs. Let's just create another edge in here. So hold down the right mouse button, go to edge mode, Control, right mouse button, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Let's just move this along a little way, and then let's extrude these faces like so. So let's hit the extrude button, scale these in, and then let's extrude this leg downwards like so. About there. And then let us extrude it out. So hit the extrude button again, press R and pull out like that. So you've got quite a good shape there. Might need to adjust that shape a bit. And then let's make it larger, just a little larger. And then press extrude again and pull down like so. Once that's done, scale it inwards, like so, and then what we'll do is simply extrude out the foot. So this is the polygon extrusion method. You can see it's fairly simple, but it's a pretty good way of doing things. So to do the feet, select the back face and simply extrude out a heel, like so, and then using the front, press extrude again and pull out like this, and then simply scale it up. There we go. We've got quite a cool little robot leg going on there. So in the next step we will go and do the arms, and then later on we'll come in and we will start to refine and add details to this robot. So in this next section, let's start to create the arms for this character. As you can see in the picture, he's got sort of an extrusion that comes out. So let's just hold the right mouse button, go to face mode, and let's see, this is our center line here. So let's just select these 4 squares here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, about maybe these ones as well. Hit extrude. Remember to hit your little blue square there, and let's just scale inwards. Press R and scale inwards, like so. Put it out, and then hit the extrude button again, and let's pull this out like this, and then using this box here next to the red arrow, scale it like that, and then let's go to vertex mode and pull these guys in. Let's do all of these guys, pull them in like so. So you've got that ready to go as kind of like a shoulder, which is pretty good. Okay, so that's that. Now let's have a look. Alright, and then let's just take this edge here and bring it up, put up like so. So you've got that curve at the top, and then yeah, we can probably just bring these 2 vertices in like so. Just probably bring these in like this. There we go. So we've kind of got a decent shape. Now the rest of the arm will probably have a minigun attached to it, but for now let's start to work on the head a little bit. So the head, that's an interesting one, and there are several techniques to do this. The quickest and the best way for this model is to do it in the following way. We shall have to use Booleans to do it. So, however, we need to sort a few things out before we start jumping in and using Booleans. Now, if you press 3 on your keyboard, it gives you a preview of what the smoothed model will look like. So pressing 3 on your keyboard gives you a smoothed preview. And as you can see, we've got some great detail, but we need to sharpen up certain areas, especially using this as reference. So we need to sharpen up the edge here, and of course around here. So you do that simply by inserting edges. So let's say we want a sharper curve coming down here. So let's take this and let's work on this bit. So press 1 to go back to low res mode. And let's go mesh. Edit mesh. Insert edge loop tool. Or mesh tools. It's one of the 3. Mesh tools. Hey, there we go. Insert edge loop tool. And we want to sharpen up this edge, particularly around here. So let's sharpen it up by inserting an edge in here. Let's insert an edge in here and an edge here. And that creates a sharper edge around this area. So let's create a sharp edge here and a sharp edge in here. And of course a sharp edge here and a sharp edge here, and you can see it is instantly taking effect. We've got a much tougher looking edge. Let's add another edge just rather in here, in here, to make that cut a little sharper. So let's have a look, press 3. Now you can see we are getting that sharpness on the edge. We might want to have that sharper in there, but I think that's okay for now. So let's sharpen up around the, press 1 again, and let's sharpen up around here. So let's go back to our mesh tools, insert edge loop. Let's insert an edge loop here and here, So then we've got a decent sharp looking edge, and down here as well. So we want to insert an edge loop basically on all the points where joints are going to meet. Here and here, and also say in here, side edges in here, and of course here. There we go. So we've added some decent edges, and of course we could even add in here as well, which is even better. So we've added loads of edges, and let's see what it looks like now. I press 3. There we go. We're getting kind of the right shape, although I'm not pleased that it sort of blew itself in there. So let's add another edge here, 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 and here, and that just reinforces that edge. So then, now you can see it remains sharp. So that's looking pretty good. It's looking very good, actually. Might have to add another edge in here, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So that's looking okay. Looking pretty good. Next, let's start. Now that we've done that, now we know what it looks like smooth, we can actually start to really add geometry and be able to work the head.